Well, first, learning how to use data is a step that unfortunately the general public is not particularly good at. No, nor are we kind of innately good at understanding things like even summary statistics. So the challenge for people working in the data space, which is all of us and probably a lot of people listening, is to try to match the data artifact, whether that's again a summary statistic or whether that's something more sophisticated, a regression output, or something of that nature, to match it with the sophistication of the user. And so providing sort of a layperson an academic paper is probably not an approach to get them to really understand what their biases are or understand something about the world. You need to digest it to their level of sophistication. The issue is not about access to data. So, for example, the work that I do at Prof of Wall Street takes raw data that everybody has access to. Like, let's say if you're a retail trader or you're a fund manager, the data are available in your account or whatever. But to be able to identify biases in your behavior in the raw data is essentially impossible from a tactical perspective. There's lots of biases and heuristics. You could find portfolio allocation biases that exist, and you could just look, oh, I live in Canada, all of my portfolio is Canadian oil and gas. Home bias is very strong, and that's easy to figure out. But the kind of work that I'm doing is taking the research done in behavioral finance, behavioral economics, and surfacing the insights to people in a way that would never be sort of apparent to them through looking at the raw data. So when we talk about biases and heuristics and surfacing those to people, A, it has to be done in a way that is commensurate with their understanding of biases, and then B, there has to be a process in place for implementing those insights, because data alone are probably not enough to change behavior from what we've seen.